Kenneth Okonkwo has chosen to blackmail Peter Obi on top of defamation. You all know the allegations. That Peter Obi asked the man to pay 10 million, and that Peter Obi said to the man that he's looking for money to fund his campaign. These are serious allegations. And the man has come out to deny that he did not tell Kenneth Okonkwo that Peter Obi asked him to pay 10 million to fund Peter Obi's campaign. The Obinike Ohegbu guy has come to deny. Yes. In the chat that both Obinike Ohegbu and Kenneth Okonkwo have released, there is nowhere in those chats where Obinike categorically said that Peter Obi collected money from him, or that Peter Obi is a criminal, or that Peter Obi wrote results. None. Nowhere. All these have now been made very clear to Kenneth Okonkwo. And in response, Peter Obi's lawyers have written. They have not sued though. I know this is being reported as, oh, Peter Obi sues, Peter Obi sues. Peter Obi has not sued Kenneth Okonkwo. Peter Obi has only written a cease and desist letter to say a pre-action notice, more or less. Cease, stop saying this, apologize for it, undertake not to do it again, and pay me 5 billion. If not, I will take you to court. Which is a civil route. Which in my opinion is even a lenient approach from Peter Obi. Because my suggestion was to go to the criminal route. Write a petition to the police to handle the matter criminally, because this is criminal defamation. Instead of Kenneth Okonkwo to just reply to the cease and desist letter that Peter Obi's lawyers wrote to him, what did he do? He chose to now blackmail Peter Obi. How did he blackmail Peter Obi? And the blackmail is on Kenneth Okonkwo's X handle. Now here is the blackmail. I have not read the letter. Let me sound this note of warning. The lawyers must take responsibility for any information I may have to divulge, which I acquired as a spokesperson, but which by my conscience I have not shared with anyone. My principle is that I do not use any confidential information I share with anyone against the person, except the person who becomes unintelligent enough to toe the line of foolishness. Anyone who decides to sue his former spokesperson for defamation is indeed unwise. I will reply to the letter whenever I have the time to read it later in the day. Please send it here if you have it. It will be a shame to Peter Obi and his lawyers if they do not take this case to court. I don't have time or patience for scammers. Where is the blackmail? In the second paragraph of this post. Let me sound this note of warning. The lawyers must take responsibility. That is, the lawyers of Peter Obi must take responsibility for any information I may have to divulge. That is, he has secret information about Peter Obi, not from this Obinike Ohegbu, from his days as Peter Obi's spokesperson. Information that by his conscience he has not divulged, but now he's using it to threaten Peter Obi. This is blackmail. So, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, what you invariably said in your X post is that you have incriminating information that you accessed because of your position as Peter Obi's spokesperson for the 2023 election. But you are keeping it and holding on to it to use to attack Peter Obi in case Peter Obi does anything to you. So you are telling Nigerians now that you will not reveal that information if Peter Obi does not sue you. So you are using it now to threaten Peter Obi that he had better not sue you, because if he does, then you will release the information. First and foremost, as a lawyer, you should know that if somebody makes an incriminating statement about a third party, Obinike or Hegbu came to you, even if he said that Peter Obi asked him to pay 10 million naira to get ticket, even if Obinike said that Peter Obi was in a hotel writing results, even if Obinike said that Peter Obi scammed him and he told you that, are you supposed to now take it as fact without investigation? And then you come out and repeat it and say, yes, Peter Obi is a criminal because of what somebody said to me? You are saying as a citizen, as a lawyer, you are bound by the constitution to expose criminality. Why didn't you report to the Nigerian police when Obinike revealed this to you? Instead, you chose to go to national television, premeditated, to defame Peter Obi with information that I am sure that you know is false. So on that ground, the lawyers are right to threaten to take you to LPDC, because you fell short of that first criteria. You hear something, you did not verify it, you took it as law, you took it as fact, and you started spreading it. Now, when you are called to order, to be accountable, instead of doing the honorable thing and simply say, oh, I thought he told me that, or since he has denied, I take back that statement. Everything you said on that channel's interview was based on what Obinike, or what you claimed Obinike told you. But now that Obinike has come out to say, I did not tell him A, B, C, and D. Yes, he told you some other things, but the critical allegations that you raised, Obinike has denied them. And there is no evidence in your chat that showed that Obinike said those things. Now that Obinike has denied, the honorable thing for you to do is to say, okay, I take it back. But no, instead of doing that, you choose to now go the route of blackmail. You are now going to go and look for debts that you feel you have on Peter Obi, and you are using it to threaten him that Peter Obi should not sue you. If Peter Obi sues you, then you will release this information. In my opinion, Mr. Peter Obi, this is even worse. If you do not now sue Kenneth Okonkwo, then you would have allowed Kenneth Okonkwo to successfully defame you twice. This is a second defamation added on top of the first defamation with the toppings of blackmail on top of it. And that's why I say go the criminal route. If Kenneth Okonkwo has any incriminating information about Peter Obi, Kenneth Okonkwo, I challenge you, release it now. Because if you don't release it now, it is blackmail that will be added to your charges. So it's defamation now and blackmail. Defamation and blackmail. This is interesting. Why is everybody attacking Peter Obi? Peter Obi is not the president, but Peter Obi is being attacked more than Tinubu. Interesting. Here's my advice to you, Peter, Gregory, Obi. Please, as a matter of urgency, in fact, I would say don't wait for the expiration of that 7 days notice. I know professionally your lawyers will want to wait it out. If you want to wait it out, wait it out. But my advice would be don't wait it out. Sue Kenneth Okonkwo, go the legal route, and file a criminal defamation petition to the Inspector General of Police against Kenneth Okonkwo, effectively choosing the criminal defamation route. Choose it all. If not, Kenneth Okonkwo would have succeeded in defaming you twice. Fool me once, they say shame on you. But fool me twice, shame on me. Don't allow Kenneth Okonkwo to get away with this. Your reputation is at stake. And for Nigerians, know this. It is the tree that bears fruit that people throw sticks and stones at. For every single person, both the ruling APC and Tinubu supporters and other opposition, to now focus on Peter Obi, despite his pristine track record as governor of Anambra, it tells you something. The grace of God is upon Peter Obi, and that Peter Obi has something to offer Nigeria. That's my reading of the situation. Dati Baba Ahmed is doubling down on attacking Peter Obi. Kenneth Okonkwo attacking Peter Obi. Let's not forget Boala and Renu Omokri. That is their stock in trade. You are now having everybody attacking Peter Obi. Omoyele Sowore attack Peter Obi. Deji Adeyanju attack Peter Obi. Waiting. And in all their attack, nothing concrete. Nothing concrete. Everything fabricated. This is why I say, and I will continue to say, Peter Obi cannot allow the defamation to go unanswered. In one of the posts of Kenneth Okonkwo, he stated that Peter Obi should understand that it is politics. You don't play politics with false information, do you? Is it politics when somebody says something that he knows is false about another person and he says it anyway? Is that politics? According to the Constitution, according to our laws, it is not politics. It is defamation, and it should be handled as such. And for your information, Kenneth Okonkwo, there have been cases where even the supporters of Tinubu have taken orders to court for defamation. So, Peter Obi must take action to safeguard 2027. Another way to safeguard 2027, in fact, the most effective way to make sure 2027 election is not rigged, is Vote Watch. Let us watch the votes together. Click the link in the description to join us.